Ready, let's go! Yolin Mylin! Hey, it's Yolin Mylin. I'm Mylin and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am sharing how I do my favorite overnight curls. Here I am just splitting my hair into two. Feel free to use mousse, but today I am using a hair heat protectant since my hair is already a little bit oily. This will just protect my hair from the following days from the sun. This is also good just to have some oil on the ends of your hair. If you're doing both a hair heat protectant and a mousse, then you can do the heat protectant first and then do the mousse second. So as you can see, I do the heat protectant all over my hair to get the perfect curls. There's a lot of combing, lots of combing. But at this point you can add in your mousse. Now I'm putting the double bandanas on top of my head and then tying off one side. Then I'm going to focus on the other. So if I usually do mousse, I like to do the mousse on one side at a time because it can dry out and then you're wasting product. So focus on one side at a time. Taking my first section, takes a second to really get it together, but I comb it through and then wrap it around the bandana away from my face, as you can see. Constant combing. And using the other side of your head to hold the comb really helps make this process go a little faster. Then here I am grabbing the section from the back, and these will be twisting around the bandana towards my face. And I do just want to show how much I am combing in real time because it's not as quick as people may think. It's a lot of practice, and if you practice, you make a little progress, and I believe in you for doing it. Alright, and then here I am adding more into the section. So, the way that this is done, it's basically like a braid, but as you go, the bandana is always going to go into the center before the section of hair crosses over. And if you keep watching, you'll be able to see that. See the bandana cross over, and then I'm gonna go in with a new section, but I have to add hair to that section before I cross over. And then there we go, grabbing the comb, always combing. It gives you the best results if you are consistent with combing. Otherwise, you're gonna have knots and things in your curls, and that ain't pretty. You don't want that. The extra little time that you take for yourself will be totally worth it. But yeah, just keep on going on this side. And then we're adding more hair from the front into that next section, combing, and then twisting around that bandana. And then we're gonna add some more hair from the back. So I feel like the most difficult part of doing this is whenever you're adding hair. Once you're done adding hair, like of course with any French braid, it's a bit more difficult adding the hair. So once you get that down, going down all the way to the bottom is easy breezy. But yeah, I think that I have two more sections to add, one from the front and one from the back. And then we'll be going down all the way with the bandana braid.
To worry, youth is fleeting
and here we are with that last section, and then from here you will be able to see how the bandana is basically being wrapped around and it's going back into the center before another hair crosses over, and then we go all the way down and put our rubber band on it at the end. And sometimes I like to use more than one rubber band on the hair. Sometimes if you have any flyaways, the second rubber band can help hold it all into place and still have a decent curl whether or not you have flyaways. And one of the main things that I focus on doing on the bottom is that those two pieces of hair are always kind of crossing on each other, and I like to put a rubber band right where those two sections intersect, and it gives the best results. And then here I am doing the other side. First section, so you can kind of see that I pulled the bandana a little back so I can freely comb, and then I pull it over and wrap it around. Same process. The only difference for me is that this side is my thinner side, since I do have a side part. If you want to split your hair in the middle, you are free to do that. You may get more consistent looking curls or waves whenever you do that. Since I just have the side part, this is my method, but you do what you prefer. I do notice that my right side, the curls are more tight in comparison to my left side because I part my hair to the left. So there's more hair on the left side, therefore more hair to work with, more hair to wrap around the bandana, so therefore looser curls and waves. And I like that. It's more fun for me, but you do what you want to do. I'm just showing you how I do it, and yeah, here I am just combing, constant combing. So just remember, it is very much like a French braid. The only difference is that the bandana gets back into the center before you add your new section and cross over it. The sections from the front will be twisting away from the face, and the sections from the back will be twisting towards the face. So these different sections that are twisting in different directions, once they are taken out of the bandana, they will create more texture and more volume. If they were twisting all in the same way, we would have less texture. There's less tension in between each section. But the way that we are doing it, we are creating that tension. So if you're doing this along with me, I hope that you are getting pretty close to where I'm at. I try to keep all of these snippets of me in real time, so that way you do have something to look at as you do it, and you can see like how many times it takes me to get a section just right. So you are allowed to take that time as well. Okay, and here we are towards the end, and we're just doing the crossing over. More combing, of course. The crossing over of the bandana, the piece of hair, bandana, piece of hair, bandana. And you can really see the X mark that these sections of hair are creating. And that is, like I said before, that is something that I really focus on whenever it comes towards the bottom. So use however many rubber bands that you need to secure these into place. And I wish you luck for your curls. Let me know if you try it out. Alright, I think I am done. But that's not all. There's always more. So because these bandanas are so long, it does get into my food sometimes. So immediately after, I like to put these into knots and tighten it just to shorten up that length a little bit, and it keeps the bandanas out of my food. There we go. And of course, I had to show you the curls. Hope you enjoyed. See you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe.